Now, before I move on to ceilings and price floors, really quickly up on, I believe the first page, it asks for the 6 determinants of supply. That would be the number of sellers in the market, the expectations, the related goods. Expectations and related goods really don't appear much on the AP test, so I'm kind of going to skip over that. Resource prices is a big one. If prices of a resource go down, supply is going to go up. It's cheaper for the producer to make the good. Icing, batter, if all that's cheaper, I'm going to make more cakes. Please note that wages, put a big star by this, wages are determinant of supply. Don't think of, if they say that wages go down, you want to think of that specifically as moving supply, not demand. I know there's a temptation to. Wages go with supply. If they use the word income, then it's demand. But if they say wages, it's affecting supply. It's a resource cost. Wages go down, supply increases because it's now cheaper to make the good. Technology, if improvement of technology comes, you increase supply. Last one here is government action. I want you to write subsidies and taxes. Subsidy is sort of a gift to the producer. It is money, write that down, gift to the producer. It is money the government gives for the production of a good. So if the government knows society needs more of a certain good, they'll pay producers to make it. Tax is the opposite. It's a penalty on a good for a producer. We'll get more into that later. Okay, so you have price ceilings and floors, shortages and surpluses. Let's talk about them all together, and this is the last concept we have to deal with. With floors and ceilings, you want to keep away from equilibrium. That's sort of the goal. So a price ceiling, if you know the goal is to keep away from equilibrium, what do you suspect you're going to do? Put the ceiling below or above the equilibrium of supply and demand? Sketch it out real quick. Push pause, sketch it out. Supply and demand, intersection, equilibrium. Where are you going to put the ceiling? If you said below the equilibrium, you are correct. Keep people, picture a little person there. They can't go above the ceiling. They're kept safe away from equilibrium. So this is done if the government feels that the market price is too high and it's unfair to consumers. They help consumers. However, there's a problem with this. What's the problem? The problem is there's a shortage. Look at where the ceiling is, that vertical line. Where it intersects demand, that's the demand at that price. Supply, that's the supply at that price. You can see that demand is greater than supply at the time. That is called a shortage. So what's going to happen to reach equilibrium? Prices would have to increase. It's the opposite for a price floor. The arrow going across, that is the price floor. Again, picture a little person standing on it, keeps them away from equilibrium. That is to help producers. Price ceilings help consumers. Price floors help producers. You can see the intersection supply is greater than demand at that point, so we do have a surplus. In order for this to be fixed, prices would have to go down. Now, the answer key for your practice AP questions, there were some duplicates on accident, so bear with me here. Question number 1 about the price ceiling, the answer is C. Question 2, the answer is B. 3 is A. And again, this is the potatoes are considered an inferior good. So if your income went up, you want less of the good. So sketch your supply and demand curve. Sketch the demand going to the left. You can see the price and quantity both go down. It's the opposite for the normal good, rice. 4 is E as in elephant. 5 is B as in boy. 6, skip because it is a duplicate, I believe. So the next one would then be B. If supply shifts to the left, it's a decrease. Well, why would they decrease supply? Because B, wages have gone up. So it's a resource. It's more expensive. The next one is C, a shortage in the market. The next one is B as in boy. So again, the price is definitely going to go up. Quantity could go either way. So you can't choose D. It depends on how you would have drawn the graph. The next one, which of the following will decrease the demand for beef? That answer is A. No, I'm sorry. That answer is B. So if you increase the price of a complement, the demand for the complement goes down because you use them together. The next one, which of the following would cause the equilibrium price of good X to increase? That answer is B, because an essential input, it means a resource. Okay. The next question is, I believe, also a repeat. So that was B. The next answer is B, as in boy. Demand good Y increases because the price of good X decreases, so they move in opposite directions. The next one is, let's see here. Definitely cause price and quantity to decrease. Well, you have to have only one curve moving. It has to be simple, or one would be indeterminate. So the answer is E. The next question, the answer is D as in dog. The next question is A as in apple. And the last question there is B as in boy.